Okay, I will share my screen. So these are the types of data in SAP. So my screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay. These are the three main types of data in SAP. Okay. So first one is a configuration data, which means we have defined yesterday. Okay. So we can configure and map the plant, storage location, purchase or okay. So that will be data called it as a configuration data. Okay. Then second one is a master data. What is the master data? So the data like material master, vendor master, purchase info record, source list. Okay. That is called as a master data. Okay. So which we can use that data for our future reference, like for the running the transactions like a creation of a purchase requisition, purchase order, sales order, goods received, invoice posting. Okay. So we can use the master data for running the transactions, or we can run the procure to pay cycle. Okay. So for that, we require the base data in our SAP system there. Okay. You understanding? These are the three types of data in the SAP. First one is the configuration. Someone asked to you, what are the types of data in SAP? So you can explain them like this. Okay. Configuration data, master data, and a third one is not a transaction data. Okay. So where we can run the transactions like a creation of a purchase order, purchase requisition, goods received, invoicing, sales order. Okay. So with base to the master data, we can do all these transactions. Okay. Without master data, we cannot run the any transactions. Okay. So whenever we are creating a purchase order, I will show you. Okay. In SAP system. I need to run the transactions like creation of a purchase order. Okay. So ME21 is a T code for creation purchase order. Okay. So here, what I required, without entering the master data like a vendor master, I cannot proceed. Okay. So for the creation of a transactions, we require the master data in our system. Okay. So this is the enterprise data. But without entering the vendor, system will cannot allow to create the purchase order there. Okay. So I can check the material which is available under that plant. Okay. So after entering that master data like a material and vendor, we cannot proceed the creation of a purchase order. Okay. So how it will be automatically pop up when I am entering only the number of that material. Okay. So it can fetch the data from the master material master. Okay. So name of the that material, then what is the material group. Okay. So what is the order quantity, what is the net price, all the things will be pop up from the material master only. Okay. So and this is the vendor. I'm just entering the number, so it will be pop up the name of that vendor like a test vendor. Okay. So this is nothing but the master data like a material master and a vendor master. You clear? What is the master data? All of you? Anyone can confirm? Nandini, you clear about the master data? What is the master data?
No,
No?
I don't know what is master data.
No. I'm just explaining you what is the master data, because whenever
Yeah,
you can ask.
uh, I can understand the path, but I can't able to understand what is master data, what are the procedures and all.
Yeah, procedure I am not explaining to you. I'm just explaining you for running the transactions, like
Okay.
creating a purchase order, we require the master data, because without master data, we cannot create a purchase order. Okay, you understanding?
Okay.
So right now I
Yeah.
am covering the material master today. Okay, so I'm just explaining to you what
Okay.
is the material master, what is the vendor master, what is the purchase info record, like that. Okay, so in future classes we
Okay.
can cover all the topics, like a creation of a material master, vendor master. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So like this, we require the master data for running any transactions there. Okay. So the data related to EMM master data, we have the material master, where we can store the information of the material which we are procuring or which we are selling. So that data is called as a material master data. And the second one is a vendor master. What is the vendor master? We are purchasing or procuring the material from the another vendors, okay, or the another company. So we call it as a vendor master, where we can store the data of that company or entity. So their address, account details, all the things. So we call it as a vendor master, because once we can procure the materials, we required to give the money. Okay, after the receiving the material into company's premises, we need to pay to the vendor. Okay, so just because of that, we are storing the data regarding to their account number, GST, company name, location, address, whatever. In that, we can maintain in our vendor master there. Okay. So I will tell you in a future classes how we can create the vendor master, purchasing for record, source list. Just for understanding purpose, you can get here. So what are the master data in a SAP MM? So first one is a material master. Second one is a vendor master. Third one is a purchase info record. Its short form is also called as a PIR. It is the combination of a vendor master and a material master, where we can put the price of that material and the vendor which from where we are procuring this material. This is the combination of this both of two, and we call it as a purchase info record, or short form is called as a PIR. Okay. Then fourth one is a source list. What is the source list? So in our vendor master, we have the n number of the vendors. We have the 100 number of the vendors. Okay. So from that 100 vendors, we cannot procure the same material. We have the 3/4 or maybe the 5-6 vendors from where we can procure the raw material. So we can fix the 4-5 list of that vendor for that material in the source list. Okay. Are you getting? What is the material vendor,
Yes.
purchase info record, and source list? And in future, we also can cover the quota arrangement and a service master data. When we are creating a service purchase order, that time we can cover this service master data. Okay. So just you can understand, these are the list of the master data related to the SAP MM. Okay. If someone asks to you in interview, what are the master data in SAP MM? So you can answer them: material master, vendor master, purchase info record, source list, quota arrangement, and a service master data. So today we are focusing on the material master, means creation of the material master. Okay. So in my demo session, I have also told to you, we can take the example of the LED bulb. Okay. So I will just put it here once again, so you can get more clarification on that. Okay. So like this, here I'm taking an example of a LED bulb. Okay. So for manufacturing of this LED bulb, what we require this number of the raw material, like optic diffuser, LED module, thermal transfer pad, driver, and a base socket. Okay. So these are the materials, like these 5 materials we required and purchasing from the outside. Okay. So before purchasing, we require to store the data related to these all 5 materials in our SAP system. So we call it as a material master there. Okay, you clear about the material master, all of you? Please confirm me.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Nandini, you are also clear?
Yes.
Okay, so just for the explanation purpose, I have taken the example there. Okay, so what is the material master? So material master contains the information of all the materials that a company procure or produce, store or sell. Okay, so it's a company's central source for retrieving the material specific data, and the information is stored in a individual material master record there. Okay, so whenever we are creating a material master, okay, so what are the T codes? Any one of you knows about that? What are the T codes for the creating a material master?
MM01.
Correct. So for that, we are using a T code MM01 for the creation of a material, MM02 for the change the material, means if we are updating the material document, whatever, so we can use the MM02 for changing the material, MM03 for the display purpose, and these are the all are the reporting purpose like a flag for deletion, MM60 for the list of the material, MM50 for the mass change in the material. Okay, so what actually it's material, and under that what we have when we are creating a material, so we can jump into the SAP system. So we can follow the path like this: logistic. Then we have the option like materials management. Under that we have the material master, material. So create a general, and MM01 is a tick code for the creation of the material. Okay. So we are not using this one MMR1. Okay. So we are using this MM01, creation of a material immediately. Okay. So when we are entering into the SAP and creating the material master for the specific material there, just click on this MM01. So here the screen of the creation of the material will be pop up here. Okay, so just select the industry here. Which options are coming? Material, industry sector, and material type there. Okay, so I'm just selecting the industry sector as a mechanical. Just you can overview of this material master. Okay, so I'm just taking overview of the material master, how a material will be created in a SAP. So tomorrow we can deep dive into the material master. You can just understand how I'm creating a material today. So I'm selecting industry sector like a mechanical engineering, and a material type as a ROH, which is a raw material standard there. Okay, so after selecting this mechanical industry and a material type as a ROH, which is a raw material standard, I'm just pressing the enter. So some of like this screen will be pop up here. Okay, so these are the selections views. For we required the creation of the material, we require the some basic views like basic data 1 and 2, then purchasing view, then we require the general data, and last but not least is a accounting. Why we require this all the things, so I will explain you in a future. Okay, so just select for the creation of any material, we require the to select these 5 basic views like a basic data 1 and 2, purchasing, because we need to purchase the material. Okay, so just because of that we are selecting a purchasing, then general plant data like a storage, and this is the accounting purpose. Okay, so means whatever the material we are procuring, what's the rate of that material. Okay, so for that we require the accounting view also here. Okay, so why I'm not choosing this sales data? Anybody can tell me? Sales MRP 1 and 2, why I'm not selecting this? Only I'm selecting these 5 views. Anyone can know? Ritesh, sir?
I think this dual type of material type, that is when we are creating,
So
choosing this option.
okay, so raw material we are purchasing from the outside. Okay, so for that we require the purchasing view here along with the accounting view. Okay. Whenever I am selling the material, okay, finished goods. So that time I require the sales view there. Okay. And whenever we are planning or production planning guy, PP guy, using this MRP1, MRP2, MRP3, MRP4. Okay. So these are the user departments you're getting. And warehouse also I'm not selecting. Why? So this is the user department. Okay. So I am purchasing guy only maintain the purchasing view. Okay. And if someone sales guy, so they can maintain the sales view. Someone is from the production planning department, they can come and they can enter the data related to this their MRP. Okay. So these are the user friendly screen of the SAP. So anyone can come and enter their data into their user department there. Okay. You're getting why I'm selecting only the purchasing view and that basic data 1 and 2. So this basic data 1 and 2 is related to the all the material for the this is the same. Means all the departments require the basic data 1 and 2. Okay, it is the common for all the departments. So, but the purchasing is different for the purchasing point of view. Sales data will be different for the is related only to the sales, and purchasing is related to only the purchasing view where we can maintain the purchase or purchasing group. In the sales, we can maintain the sales org data like that. Okay, so this is the different why I am selecting these 5 views only for creating the material there. Okay. So like this, after selecting this 5 view, just click on this continue button. So system will ask you to the organizational levels here. So what is our plan? Anybody remember?
9 p.m.
9 p.m. For that plan, I am creating this material 9 p.m. And which storage location we have created for the raw material? Thousand I have maintained. Okay. So after entering this, the screen of the creation of the material will be pop up here. You're getting? Or any doubts in that? All of you?
Okay.
What about Rajshekhar? You're getting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kirtan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I am creating a material here only, okay, for your understanding purpose. So I'm just entering the name as a test material for plant 9 PMT, okay. So I'm just maintaining this material. And why this selection showing the right mark here? Anybody's? In this, like this, here there is no right tick, but in the basic unit of measurement, it will be showing a right tick, and in the material group also, it will be showing the right tick. Anyone knows the answer? Because these fields are mandatory. Without entering these fields, we cannot process the creation of the material there. Okay. So what is the base unit of measurement? You can just select it and drag on the list. So these are the list which you can use here. Okay. So what is if you want to enter the base unit of the measure, like pieces, like the each, whatever you want, you can select from the drop down list. Okay. So this much of the unit will be standard maintained by the SAP. I am just selecting the each here. Okay. Then what is the material group? Just understanding purpose, you can just select from the drop down list there. Select the default group 001. Okay. So in future, we can customize this all the things. Okay. So right now, just you can understand how the materials will be created in the SAP system. Okay. So just select the material group as a 001, which is the default group. Okay. So after entering this, you can just press the enter button. System will be automatically move forward for the basic data tool. Here, there is no any required or mandatory field here. Okay. So there is no right tick here. So if there is no any right tick, just press enter. So here in a purchasing view, you are getting. So these are the views which we are maintaining while creating a material. So system will be have the that much list of the views. Okay. So while creating a material, I am just selecting the basic data 1 and 2, then purchasing, then plant data, and last is a accounting. So whenever I am entering the or creating the material, so it will be directly jump to the after the purchasing to the plant data, and after the plant data, it will be directly jumping to the accounting data. Just see once again. I will show you. So what is our purchase group we have created? 9 p.m. I think 9 p.m. Yes, correct. So our purchase group is a 9 p.m. there. After entering this, I'm just press enter. System will automatically jump to the plant data. You're getting? After the purchasing, I am just pressing enter. So the system will be automatically jump and skip this all the and directly jump to the plant data. Why? Because whenever I am selecting this, so while creating the material, I am just selecting the these 5 views. So this much the list of the views will be available for the all the departments in our organizations. So here in that, so our storage location 1000 will be come up from the basic data, and the plant will be also come from the first whenever I am entering the plant there. So there is right now no need to enter anything in this screen. Once again, I'm just press the enter button. So the system will be automatically jumping to the accounting view once again. So just select this. After the plant data 1 and 2, system will be jumping to the accounting, not selecting the quality, warehouse, whatever like that. Okay, so it will be directly jumping to the accounting view because I have set the only 5 views there. Okay, so here I am just entering the valuation class. What is the valuation class and all the things in future you will get to know about that. Okay, so what is the valuation class and all the things for just understanding purpose, select here a 3000, which is a standard one valuation class for the raw material there. Okay, just select 3000. And what is the price control? So in future, I will tell you about that, what is the price control. But for the raw material, we can select the moving average price for that purpose there. Okay. So after that, enter the price of the material as a 10 rupees. Okay. And a standard price also as a 10 rupees. After that, so system will be asking to us, you are about to exit. Do you want to save your data for this materials? I'm just click on the save. So the material will be created. So if I am using this material number for the creation purpose, okay. So whenever I am using this material number, okay, so it will be come into the system. If you want to check the material, what is the tipper for that? Here I am mentioning the tipper for the display purpose is a MM03. So just go to the SAP and enter the tip code. Or here also the display MM03 will be the tip code for that. Just enter the material number and click on enter. So once again, system will be asking for the views there. And just click on the right tick. What is our plant? 9 PMT is our plant, and storage location is a 1000. Okay. So the whatever the material we have created, right now it will be into the display mode. So basic data 1 and 2, then again go to the purchasing. So we can maintain the purchasing group as a 9 PM, material group as a 0001. Then we can follow for the plant data 1 and 2. Then accounting views, we can maintain it into the accounting views. Like this, you can create your material, which is for the your plant there. And in MM02, you can change the data also. So if I want to change the some data in MM02, we have the option like a change, immediately change, select the MM02, enter the material. In which view you want to change? I want to change into the only basic data. So just select the basic data and click on tick mark. Here you want to change the material group. So just click on the icon of that material group and you can change. Okay, so here I am selecting the material group as a electronics. So I'm changing this and saving this. So system will be showing to you. So the material 117 will be changed there. Okay, so how this number will be coming for our material? So while configuring in a background, I will tell you what is the number range setting for that and all the things there. Okay. So any doubt in today's session? While creating the material, what is the actual material? Rajesh sir, you're clear for the today's session?
Yeah,
Any-
yeah, okay.
Any doubt? So tomorrow I will cover from the basic scratch how to configure the material type and all the things there. Okay.
Okay.
Because in any company, whatever we have the lots of the material type there. Okay. So like the raw material, semi-finished products, finished products, spare parts, waste material, service material, non-stock material. Okay. So these are the some types of the material in your organization there. Okay. So sometimes we can procure the material along with also we can sell the finished product. Okay. So I will share this folder with you also there. Okay. So Nandini, you are clear about the material creation about?
Yes.
Yeah. So like that you can create the material. So 5 materials I want to your side. Okay. All of you, whenever you define your enterprise structure, after that, I am giving the assignment to you. Just create a material, 5 at least of the material in your plant there. Okay. So I am checking your all these things on a Sunday or a Monday. Okay. So the enterprise structure and material type and all the things there. Okay.
Can we create a n number of material type or this is fixed?
Yes.
Whatever you.
Yeah. We can create a lots of the materials, material type. Okay. So, but SAP we given us the this standard ones. Okay. So how we can copy the plant you're getting? I am copying the standard one from the my customized one. Here the ROH is a standard material type which is given by the SAP. By copying that, we can create our customized one. Okay. So this is the standard one which is provided by the SAP. So I'm just show you
Okay.
once again.
Okay.
Just whenever I'm entering the creation material there, MM01. Okay. So here material type. So ROH is a nothing but the standard raw material type. By copying this in a backend, you can create your customized one. Once again, ERSA is a standard material type for the engineering spare parts. So by copying this, you can create your customized one. Okay. FERT is a finished product. This is the standard material type which is given by the SAP. By using this FERT, you can create your customized one like this. You're getting? So whenever we are first time installing the SAP, so all the standard are available for the customizing the SAP there. Okay.
Okay.
So here I am mentioning the only standard which is given by the SAP. So by copying this, we can create our customized one there. Okay. So all of you clear or not? Kirtan, you clear for the creation of the material?
Yes, clear, sir.
So because tomorrow we can cover how to customize the material type and then material group and all the things there. Okay. So tomorrow we can cover that topic.
Okay.
Once again, I will run one material creation there. Okay. So you will be getting a more clarification on that. My screen is visible.
No.
No, I will share my screen. No issues. Right now?
Yes.
Okay. So whenever I want to create a material, okay. So what's the T code for that? MM01. Just enter the T code and press enter. So the system will be given the screen of the creation of the material here. So just select the industry sector. Okay. So what is this industry sector and how it will become? So while we are customizing this, we can show to you how the industry sectors are coming into this picture there. Okay. So just for time being, you can select this mechanical engineering. Here, lots of the options are coming like this. Okay. So the automotive, textile, steel industries, mechanical industries also, paper, retail, aerospace. Okay, so these are the customized one as per the requirement. Someone is giving the mechanical industry as a these two dots. So, but I am selecting this M as a mechanical engineering, and the material type also I am selecting the ROH, which is the standard SAP created. So I'm just selecting ROH and press enter there. So this much of the views are available for creating material. I'm just selecting this material view. So if I am selecting only basic data 1 and 2, I am try to create the material. Okay. So just click on the continue. So the here system will be not asking to me enter the plant or any storage location. Why? Because the basic data 1 and 2, it will be at the client level. Okay. So this is the common data for all user department. Okay. So like the base unit of the measurement, what is the material group. So this basic data 1 and 2 will be common for the sales, purchase, MR, like a production planning, then for the warehouse. Okay. So just because of that, whenever I am creating the material with the selecting the basic data 1 and 2 only, so the system will be not asking me to enter the plant and storage location there. Okay. So it is the common data for all the user departments. If I am trying to select the purchasing view at that time, so the system will be ask me for the entering the plant and all the data there. Okay. So I am selecting basic data 1 and 2, purchasing view, then general data and accounting view. These are the 5 basic views you need to select while creating the purchase or while creating the material for the purchasing. So just take or see the difference. Like this, system will be asking me to enter the plant and storage location whenever I am selecting the purchasing and accounting views there. Okay. You clear in both two difference, all of you? Okay, so I'm just click on right tick and fastly create the material. So the test material for plant. No, I'm just entering the test material 101010. Then selecting the base unit of measurement from the list as a what I can select. I can select the barrel VBL. Then material group as a from the drop down list. I am selecting as a metal pressing. Okay. Then select press enter. So there is no need to enter anything here. Just press enter. Okay. Press enter. Press enter. So here valuation class will be asking enter the valuation class. Select it as a from a drop down list as a 3000, which is a raw material, and enter the moving average price as per your requirement, and just press enter and save the material. So once again, we have created the one material under that plant and storage location. Okay. So like this, we can create the material. Try it once again. Okay. Any doubt in this? All of you are clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Nandini, you also clear?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Like that, you can try to create your own data. Okay.
Okay.
Like create a 4 to 5 materials. So Manjushri, please be on. So my screen is visible.
Yes.
So what's the T code for creation of the material?
MM01.
MM01.
Okay, correct. So just go to the directly by the path also. Just I have shown you path for the understanding purpose, logistic materials management. under the material master. Under we have the option like a material. Then we have the two options like a create special material or a create general. We are using the create general here. Okay. So just click on that MM01. So the screen of the creation of the material will be pop up here. Okay. So industry sector. So why these industry sectors are coming? So in the configuration time, I will tell you how to configure in the backend these industry sector. Okay. So just understanding purpose today, you can select anyone from this. I am selecting the mechanical engineering and the material type as a from the list of the material type. I am selecting here ROH raw material, okay, which is the standard raw material type. So from the drop down list, you can just enter the initial like ROH. So you can directly open the list of the material with respect to the ROH. Okay, so if you want to enter the material like here, which is HALB. Okay, so if you require HALB, so you can just go to the here screen and select HALB, enter. So it will be automatically open the HLB from. There is no need to drop down the list and search like that. Okay, so you can just enter here whatever you require. Okay, so just enter ROH I required is. So you can select from the list ROH. Okay, and press enter there. So yesterday I have told you what are the basic views for the creation of the material. What are the 5 basic views we are selecting? Anyone?
Yes, that is one for purchasing, one for sales.
One
No,
for
no, no. No, like that. Sales, we are not really selecting. Okay, sales right now, there is no part of the sales. So right now, we are purchasing the material. So,
So that is we can select a basic data one to.
yeah, basic data 1 and 2 required. Then again, for the purchasing view, we require the purchasing. Then we require the general data. And then we require the accounting view. Why we require the accounting view? Because there is a part of accounting when we are purchasing the material. Okay. So the accounting are the purpose. We can select the accounting view also here. Okay. Understand? Because there is a money giving and a reconciliation account. We are paying to the vendor. So for that, accounting will be involved in a purchasing. Okay. So after selecting these 5 basic views, this is the interview question. Okay. So what are the basic views for the creation of the material for the purchasing perspective? Okay. So you can tell them basic data 1 and 2, purchasing, general data 1 and 2 or 1, and accounting view. Okay. Clear? If Prashul sir will also ask you regarding that, what is the basic data or what we require for the creation of the material there. Okay. So after that, just click on this right tick, continue. And what is our plan? So from the my enterprise structure here, I am using this enterprise structure here. Okay. So the zoom under that I have the plant as a ZOOF and the RM store. I'm using this enterprise structure there. Okay. So ZOOF I'm selecting here and the storage location as a RM00, which is the maintain while creation the enterprise structure. Okay. After entering this, I'm just click on this continue. Okay. So the here the screen of the creation of the material with its description and all the things will be open here. So how this number will be coming? So this is totally the configuration in a backend. Why this only number is coming for the this material type of ROH and all the things. So while the configuring, so it will be getting about that number range, how we can assign the number range and all the things there. Okay. So today here I am just creating BL 140 for okay. So just enter the description of the material, whatever you want here. Then what is the base unit of the measure? So select from the drop down list whatever you want. So these are the number of the units of the measurement here. Okay, basic unit of the measurement. Whatever you want, you can choose from the list also. Okay. So I'm just selecting here each and from the group of the material. So we can configure this material group also. Okay, in background. So you don't worry about that, how we can create the material group and all the things there. So right now I'm just selecting the material group as a default group, which one is a standard from the given by the SAP. So by copying it, we can customize our own material group also. Okay. So right now I can just selecting this as a default group there and just press enter. And in basic data, there is no need to enter the anything because here is a no any fields are required in this. Okay. So here once again, I am entering the purchase group as a Z00. Okay. So what is our purchase group? Our purchase group is a Z00. I'm just entering this purchase group here and no other fields are mandatory. So after this selecting, I'm just pressing enter once again. So the plant storage data, here is also the no data will be required as we can enter the plant and storage location before creating the material there. Okay. And accounting views, we need to enter the valuation class. So what is this valuation class? So it is the integration between the MM and FI perspective. Okay. So there is a separate topic automatic account determination. At that time, it will be covered. So right now we can just select from the drop down list, which is a 3000. Okay. So raw material 3000, you can choose from this list. Okay. For the raw material, so the valuation class will be 3000 only. You can choose from this list. Okay. So at the time of configuration also, we can configure this all the things there. Okay. So this is the FI side. Okay. Valuation class and all the things. In future, this topic will be covered by the professor or any industrial expert. Okay. So because this is the integration of the SAP EMM and FI. You clear about this valuation class? All of you?
Yes.
Okay, this is the automatic account determination part there. Okay, so and this is the price control. Okay, so I will explain what is this price control. So we are purchasing the raw material. Okay, so we have the multiple vendors for purchasing the raw material. Some vendor given us the rate of the 10 rupees. So another vendor given us the material for the 9 rupees. Okay, so there is the difference of the rate. You understanding? So just because of that, we cannot select the standard or fixed price for the raw material. Always we can select this V. V means nothing but the moving average price. Okay. So for the raw material, it will always be the moving average price. And this S, whenever we are using, so this S will be used for the only finished product. So the rate of the finished product will not change. Okay. So for at that time, so this will be maintained by the salesperson only. Okay. So as a MM perspective, we can always use this moving average price for the purchasing the material. You are clear this about the price control? Because this is also the interview question. So why you are maintaining the price control as a moving average price and a standard price? All of you clear about this price control?
Yes.
So Nandin, you clear about this price control?
Yeah, yes, yes.
So always select this moving average price as a V for the purchasing of the material. Just enter the moving average price as a 10 rupees and just press enter. So like this, the material will be saving here. Okay. So the 6543210137 material will be created. Okay. So right now I want to change this data of the material. So how I can change? What's the T code for that? Anyone? Manjushri? Do you know?
No idea, sir.
Okay. So Kirtan, yesterday I told you, no?
MM02.
Correct. So for the changes, if you want to change the material, so there is the option like a change. MM02 will be T code used for the creation of the material, change of the material. Just select on it. Okay. So enter the material and just press enter. And whatever the changes you want in which you want to change, so you can select it. I just want to select the purchasing view and basic data one. So just select that. I want to change the purchase group. So how I can change? Just select on the purchasing and click on the continue button. Enter the plant. So the system will only give us the basic view, and after pressing, it will be only shown us the purchasing view. It will be not showing us the accounting views and all that. So here I need to change the purchase group as a, I want to change the purchase group as a 001, which one is a standard. Just enter it and save the data. Okay, after entering, system will be not going to the accounting view because I am not selecting the accounting views. You clear? So whenever in specific field you want to change, you can just select it and change the data as per your requirement in that view. So I'm just saving this data and the system will be showing us the material will be changed here. And for the display purpose, which T code we are using?
MM03.
Correct. So MM03 is the T code for the display purpose. Okay. So just select it and press enter, or here is the option of the select views. So this view will be coming here automatically. So which view you want to check? So you can just select it and click on this continue button and enter your plant and storage location. So the material will be only display here. Okay. So we cannot change anything here. Okay. So if you want to check the what is your material type and all the things, so here is the option of the IMARC button, information on the material. Just click on it. So you will get all the information of your material, like what is the material number, the description like a bearing 2140 for the compressor. The while creating material, I am selecting the industry sector as a M, which elaborating for the mechanical engineering. Material type as a ROH, which is known as a raw material standard. Then created by my name is a user 86 here. On which date I have created the material. Okay. 150423, it will showing the date and which data I have maintained here. Okay, created by last change. Okay, so system also given the which the changes will be done by the user. Okay, so in purchasing, I have changed the purchase group. Do you understand this? So the system will be showing us the change, who can change the data and all the things here. Okay, and on which date the changes will be done here. So all the things will be shown here. Okay, accounting and all the things, storage created by. So if you want to check all the information of the material, you can just click on this IMARC button. So it will show you all the data related to that material. You clear about this? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anjani, from your side?
Yes.
Okay. So right now, again, I will show you one example of the material. Okay. So right now, what I have created the material for this plant. Okay. So the ZOOF. Okay. So right now, so the Zoom steel also want the or also require this material, the bearing. Okay. So what I can do? Anyone knows about that? The same material, same description. So these all they also want. So what can I do? I can copy that material, or what are the options in SAP? Any one of you knows? Because I have created the material for this plant only, okay, and not created the material for ZOOS. So there is a option of the extending the material, which is come under the same. Create immediately, okay. So you can just select it, and what's the our material? This is our material, which is I have created recently, okay. For this plant, I have created the material, okay. So right now I want to extend this material into the same this plant. So what I can do, I can go to the MM01, okay, and just paste the material number, okay. For that extending the material, you know about the your material number which you want to extend that material, okay. So I cannot copy the material, I just extending that material into the another plant. So just enter the material which you want to extend it and just press enter, select the mechanical engineering ROH whatever, and then press enter. So the system will be ask me what are the basic data you required for that, okay? So it will be automatically selecting here. So after that, I'm just selecting the basic views and click on this continue. And here, once again, I'm entering the plant as a ZOOF, just showing purpose you, okay? If I'm entering ZOOF and storage location as a RM0, so the system will be showing me like that. The material already maintained for this transaction, okay? So this for this plant, I have already created this material. Right now, what I want to do, I want to copy that material for this second plant, ZOOS. So what I can do, I can just enter the plant as a ZOOS here. And storage location will be same, like because I have also maintained the same storage location for these all three plants as a RM store, RM00. So enter the storage location and click on that continue button, okay? So here, you see the material already exists and it will be extended for this plant. So system will be automatically copy that all the data of the material there, okay? So the bearing name, its basic unit of measure, material group, okay? So it's not editable right now because why? I already maintained the before copying this. So I'm just selecting purchase group as a ZOO. Just press press enter. And here, so why it will be not showing the valuation class from the existing one? Because so every plant has a different valuation, okay? So valuation is always at the plant level. So it will be not copying the valuation class and the moving average price. So for that, we can select the valuation class for that material and price control as always V, which is the moving average price. And we can enter the moving price for that. Just press enter. So the system will be saving the material or material will be created for the separate plant there. Do you understand how I can create the material for the both the plant with the same number? Are you clear about that? How I can extend the material?
When we enter the valuation class, we need to enter same thing or different?
Different, because the valuation is at a plant level, but right now, so this is the under same company code, na? So the valuation is also same, but in a future, so it will be different for the value, different plants valuation class, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, why it will be not automatically coming? Because the different valuation will be pop up for the different plants, okay? So here is the setting done for the same valuation class and same plant. Do you understand? Yes, yes.
How we extend for part material, like more than 10 or 20?
No,
We can
I'm not.
extend,
Your question not understand by me. So please can you speak loudly?
see, the one material is assigned to one plant, okay? So as per the business requirement, multiple materials for multiple.
Yeah, there is an option like a
So,
mass transactions, okay, where you can extend the material in a multiple 999 materials you can copy from the one plant to the another, okay? So it will be covered in a future class. So if you want to copy the multiple materials from this plant, so 100 of the material you can copy from this plant here, okay? This is the option called a mass
This
transactions.
material we need to
Yeah, you can ask.
If we material for exchange plant to plant is a stock transfer or a
No. This is not stock transfer. It will be only the option of the creation or extension of the material from this plant to this plant only. We are not transferring any stock and all the things there, okay? We are just creating the material code with the same number at this plant, okay?
Okay.
So I will just show you one report for that. So the material will be same code will be coming there. For the purpose of that, what we have the option? We have the option of the MM60 there. Use the batch after that. MM60. Okay, so here is the option of the material list. MM60 T code is used for the display of the materials or material list. So under that ZOO, if you want to get the list of the material in that specific plant, you can just use the T code of MM60 and enter the plant name here only, okay, and just execute it. So the system will be showing you the list of the all the material will be created under that plant only, okay. You understand?
Got it.
Okay. If again I want to check the list of the multiple materials, like I have entered the ZWF like that. I also want to ZWS, just enter this ZWS and execute that material. Okay. So the which material we have right now created or extended? So 137, you understand? So the plant will be different. I am only just extending this material to this plant. So the number of the material will be identical, but the plants will be different here. Getting? Because I have copied this
Okay,
material to this plant. Here the purchase group will be different as per my requirement. I can change it. Okay. So here you can get it the material type like ROH, ERSA means the engineering spares. All these things will be yet to know you about the list of the material. So if I want to check the list of the material under the TP10 plant. Okay, so what is my existing plant is a TP10. I'm just enter the TP10 and executing it. So these number of the material will be available for that plant, and also here, so it will be showing the material type LEIH, ROHA, okay, like that. This much of the material will be created for this TP10 plant. Here also they can show the who user can create this material. All the things here will be getting. So this is the list purpose of the materials under the one single plant or multiple plants. You clear till that? Are any doubts? All of you?
No.
Material creation, material change, and material display. You can create a multiple materials, okay? And also you can practice for the extension of the material, okay? Because it's required. So in industry, whenever you can go for the interview, so they can ask you for the material extension also, okay?
And while creating material,
Okay.
yeah, we're entering purchase group also.
While creating material, yes, correct.
Yeah. So if the same material required by other purchase group, we need to create one more time to that. We need to assign that material to that particular purchase organization, or we'll create.
No. We
create one more
can.
time.
Okay. I will tell you. Okay. I understand your question. Whenever we are creating a purchase order, okay. So at that time, so for the purchase group will be editable, okay. So just I will show you in a one purchase order there. Okay, by using the same material. So it is that I can create a purchase order just for your showing purpose. Here, I can directly manually enter the purchase group now. And while entering the material, I'm just selecting the material from TP10 and say double origin. This much of the material. So yeah, I'm selecting this material. Okay. And what is the pure quantity? One quantity. I'm selecting plant ZWF and storage location RM0. So where it is automatically coming the purchase group? No, because I'm entering the manually purchase group here.
Okay.
Okay, like that. So, but the persons are responsible for purchasing that material. So just because of that, we are entering the
Purchase organization.
purchase group there while creating the material.
Okay.
There is no automatically coming. The material group will be coming, okay, when we are creating material. So the storage location and all the things will not come. But the order you need, whatever we have maintaining the description of the material, like the bearing 2140 for the compressor, all the things will be come here, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, from the master data only. So Nandini, this is like the master data, which is have maintained only there, okay? You clear about the master data, like
Yes.
material master?
Yes.
Yeah, like that also we can cover the vendor master also. So in future classes, we can cover that all the topics there, okay? So you need to practice it. So the create your material, 2, 3, 4 types of the material. So I will give you this sheet for the creation of the material. You can use this type of the material like ROH, semi-finish, spare parts, okay? So you can use that and you can create your material type, okay? Material numbers and whatever like that. So this is about the creation, changes, display of the material and extension of the material from the one plant to the another plant. One another case I want to cover, but within 2 or 3 minutes, it will be not cover, okay? So while creating the material, we also have the option of the MN01, okay? So selecting, I'm just telling to you for your understanding purpose, firstly, and I will cover that scenario also on the Monday. Is there a double O here? Okay, here I'm just selecting as a, okay, so for example, so the servo oil, okay. What is the unit of measurement for the oil?
Liters.
And what is we are ordering the oil? When we are ordering the oil, so how it will become? Any one of you know? So whenever we are ordering the oil in industry, how it will become?
Barrels.
Barrels or a drum, okay? So the unit of measurement of the oil is a liters. And when we are ordering the material, so the it will be into the its barrel or whatever like that, a drum. So here I am just selecting the base unit of the measure as a liter, and for the ordering purpose, what I am choosing, I am selecting as a drum. So where is the drum option? D. Yeah, DR. Okay. So drum I am selecting for the order quantity. Okay. Then after entering this base unit of the measurement is a liter and ordering unit as a drum. So the system will be asking me for the conversion factors, means the drum, one drum, how many liters drum? I am entering the 100 liters of drum. Means whenever I am creating the purchase order, so the ordering unit will be come in the drum and the unit of measurement as a liter. So if I am creating the PO for the 10 drums, so how many liter of the oil will be come into the our store? Anybody can tell me? Kirtan?
10,000.
No, not 10,000. 10 drums, 100 liter.
Oh, okay, around 1,000 liters.
Yeah, correct. So like that, this is the one separate scenario. I will cover this on a Monday, okay? So don't worry about that. So because right now the time is